Hello, 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 and welcome to our channel. We are
Lizzie
and Melanie, and today we're here to talk to you about technology.
or keeping up with technology. That's something really funny happened with my son. My older son and I were talking on the phone, and I mentioned that I wanted to send out a group email to invite family members to see a movie during the Thanksgiving break. And he responded with, "Yeah, okay, Mom. What is this, 2005? And I kind of chuckled and I said, "Oh, or a group text, whatever, it doesn't really matter." And I mentioned it to my husband and he said, "Yeah, I sent him a link through Gmail." And he responded with, "Thanks, Pops." And it occurred to me that they don't use email anymore. We use email still to communicate. Back in early 2000s when we first got email and everyone kind of had it suddenly, we would send jokes by way of email and then we would print them. We would print reams and reams of paper. I remember when my mother-in-law and her husband came to visit, he would bring reams of information for us to read about Y2K.
Oh yeah. And my in-laws, to the day they passed, they printed everything. Yes, and recently, very recently, a couple of weeks ago when we released our first video, my dear sweet sisters had a little difficulty with accessing it. One of my sisters, her lovely pets, had apparently danced on her keyboard and had turned the sound off of her computer. So she couldn't listen to the video. She saw it, and she still can't listen to the video. She still hasn't figured it out. And my other sister, when she decided to watch the video, got locked out of her Gmail. So she couldn't see it at all. It's amazing how difficult these simple things can be because they're not simple to us. At least some of the time they're not.
And we don't see them happening. My sister asked her daughter to send out an Evite for a holiday party. Mm-hmm. And she said, "Yeah, no. Nobody does Evites, Mom.
I know.
It's a Facebook event." Now, Facebook is for adults and older. Mm-hmm. They don't really look at Facebook anymore.
No.
But apparently
Facebook's not cool.
But apparently it is okay for a Facebook event.
Yeah, you can
create an event, and that's how you invite people. Page. And now we know that. We did not know that.
Also, e-cards. My daughter kind of made fun of me in a big way because I sent an e-card recently, and nobody sends e-cards anymore. We can still send them to each other.
Of course.
We'll answer them.
But it'll date you. Doctor portals. Speaking of things I really can't stand, I don't like doctor portals. My mother, who was 81, she dislikes them so much that she changed doctors. You know what? I don't need to log in to a password I can't remember to get lab results. I can call you. I don't find it more convenient. And they present it as a convenience for us, but it is not.
Right.
It is a convenience for them.
Yeah. Same thing with parking apps. I know they're sort of great, but they're sort of not. Yeah.
I don't know what parking apps are.
Okay. So this weekend, and I've known about parking apps because I travel to Atlanta quite often, and they've had parking apps for quite a while in Atlanta. A parking app, if you don't know, is you go to a parking lot now, and it will say, download parking portal, I think is one of them. And so this weekend, I went to a parking lot and tried to use my parking portal, which I already had, and it would not connect. Luckily, a young man walked up to check you could still pay if you had the right amount of money. And luckily he walked up, saw me, saw how frustrated I was, and I had $1 less than what it cost, and he let me do it.
But right, because you needed a human.
I needed a human, exactly. And I was just lucky that the human happened to be there. So I can't imagine what it must be like for our parents or, the people who are a little bit older than us. It's hard enough for us. I can't even imagine what it's like for someone who's 70, 75, 81, like your mom.
Movies.
Aha.
When we were growing up, if you wanted to go to the movie, you went to the movie. You stood in line. You hoped you were there early enough to get the seat you wanted. You definitely wanted to be there before the coming attraction started because that's like the best part. And then now you have to make a reservation. You have to book your seat. You have to choose your seat ahead of time. And if you don't, you choose it when you get your ticket. And you're going to wind up up front because everyone else bought their tickets 3 or 4 days ago.
I actually like it because I love those comfy seats.
They're I do like the comfy seats. But even the seats, the first time we were in the seats, there was an elderly person to my right, and she couldn't figure out how to get her feet up on the seat. So even the seats, like going to a movie should not be such a challenge.
That leads to another thing, and that is the surprises that are visited upon us, like the two-step security code. Where did that come from? All of a sudden, I have this two-step security code, and I feel like, wait, have I done something wrong? Is that why I have a two-step security code? It's the same thing with the movies. Could they give us a little warning somehow?
Right. It seems to happen so quickly.
Yes.
And for me, it's how impersonal it all is, because I'm really a quintessential people person. I like people. They're my species.
Yes.
And
exactly.
I really don't like that. I can't stand when I call a company and it's not just the recorded voice that I'm talking to. It's when they have people inflections. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can you repeat that? And I kind of go crazy and people, person, human, person. And it's not super effective. And I yell at the phone and I don't feel good about that. So that's a thing that always really upsets me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think so. Something else. We should share this. We just had to record this twice.
Yes.
Because we went through the whole thing and we hadn't pushed record.
Pressed record. So you're not seeing the original because the original didn't get recorded.
That's good stuff. When my grandparents got VCRs, they didn't even know how to push play. Mm-hmm. So if my brother didn't push play before he left the house, they wouldn't watch the video.
Oh, yes. And setting the clock on the VCR. It was just impossible for them. And I got a big giggle out of that and made fun of them. And now, guess who's laughing at us? Payback. Fun times.
So what did we do about it? Like for us, what we do about it, we look for digital natives.
Yes.
We are digital non-natives.
Yes.
But they grew up with it. They know it. It's part of their DNA. I don't think it really is. But you know what I'm saying.
But somehow they just get it. And we don't, because we started out with televisions and corded phones. I mean, answering machines, remember, they were a big deal. And now, answering machines, my kids don't even know what those are. They don't even know. So somehow they are able to keep up with all of this stuff. But I agree with Lizzie that earlier we were talking, and if you're 35 or over, it's starting to get hard for you. So don't feel so alone, because it's not just us. It's everybody. Things are moving so quickly now.
And it's up to us to insist, and I don't know exactly how we do that they keep us, that they don't just push us out of the picture. We want to stay relevant because we are relevant.
Absolutely.
And it's not okay. So those are the things that we do, is we ask people that are younger than us. Mm-hmm. Melanie suggests buying a gift card.
Yes. If you find someone who's younger to help you, bribe them with cookies or a gift card to a coffee shop, because they all seem to like their lattes an awful lot. Lizzie and I are really lucky. We're older moms. So we have the current age. I know that some of you probably had your children at the normal age. So get a grandchild. Get an older niece or a younger niece, depending on who your nieces are, or nephews. And find a neighbor.
And they have to be patient, because they're not all patient with it. You don't want the people that are mocking us the way we mocked our parents.
No, you don't.
So that's kind of a thing.
Or like my son. When I was learning how to edit these videos, my son showed me one time. It's like, oh yeah, Mom, you do this, and this, and that's it. And he walked away, and I went, okay. And I called him back. And he showed me again. And then I called him back again. And the fourth time I got it. And the third time I looked at him and I said, you have to slow down and you have to talk to me like I am a 7-year-old. Okay? And at that point, I finally got it. So Lizzie is absolutely right. Find someone who is patient and tell them to talk to you like you are very young.
And we know there are some of you that are struggling with how to subscribe if you want to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a little video kind of showing it all to you, and we'll try to be really patient. We definitely won't be mocking you.
Right.
Because, we're learning as we go as well.
Yes.
So,
yes.
If you like our video, give us a little thumbs up.
Please subscribe below. There's a red button, and you will click on that red button. And after you click on the red button, a little bell appears. And if you click on that bell, you will get a notification.
It's a notification bell.
It's a notification bell.
It has a name.
Yes. I didn't know that. Thank you, Lizzie.
You're very welcome.
So you will get a notification bell, and every week when we upload a new video, you will get an email saying that we have done so. And you can watch us on a regular basis if you like, which I hope you do.
So thanks for joining us.
This was really fun.
We've had a great time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.